Y3. It's like the.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that.
It's like the Japanese version of Adidas. So we made it to Detroit. We're in the Detroit airport. I'm gonna try and find something to eat. It's not gonna kill me, but I don't know if that'll happen, but we'll try, we'll see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So Austin to Houston to Detroit. So that's where we're going. Okay, so we were supposed to go from Houston to, or no, we were supposed to go from Austin to Houston to Detroit, but my first flight got delayed so much that I made them change my flight from Austin to DC to Detroit. So now I'm in DC for a couple hours, and then we head to Detroit, which gets me there at like midnight. Then I have to wake up pretty early for some stuff. It's gonna be kind of a long night, but that's just the way it goes. So I'm gonna wait around and then head to Detroit. So see you in Detroit. I go find my bags. Hopefully they're here. I usually get a little stressed out when I miss a connection flight and then have to wait. I always feel like my bags get kind of disheveled, but hopefully they're here. So let's go to baggage claim and hopefully get to our hotel right afterwards. Just want to make sure my shit didn't beat me here. Yeah, thank you. Nice jacket. Yeah. There's an alarm that's just going off next door. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Ugh. Okay. Well, like, I thought I went off for a second, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna use it soon. Okay, perfect. Thank you. They're in there right now. I called security, and they're in there trying to fix it. So, what's this? Well, held up. Is this supposed to be free? Or it's just sitting here? You'd think. It can't be free. This alarm, it's so late. I'm so tired. I have to get up super early tomorrow too. They're knocking. They're knocking like... If that alarm doesn't wake you up, knocking is not gonna do it. Fago. This is like fancy Fago. This is what ICP drinks, right? They got fancy. Crazy. Detroit. Oh yeah, that's where ICP's from, right? I want to talk about flying today because so many comments today because I was flying United, which I was not necessarily happy about. You know, like everyone by now should probably know what happened on the United flight where this alarm, I can't tell if it's even on anymore. So the guy in United overbooked their plane, which they didn't really overbook. It was employees that they were trying to fly from one airport to the they didn't have any volunteers get off the plane. They ended up knocking this man out and dragging him across the floor, right? It's been all over the internet. And then today, I have United tickets booked for the next few trips. You know, like I have them booked already. You can't just get refunds on these flights. It's not that easy. Like today, it's not like I could get a refund. Like I could just, oh, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna get on this flight and do all the stuff that I have to do because the police at the airport on a United plane beat the shit out of a guy for no fucking reason. You know, like, it's really shitty. I really hate that it's even like, I don't even want to talk about it, but I know that it's like what everyone's gonna be saying, and I agree. Like, United and all airports and airplane protocol needs to change. There's a lot of union shit it needs to change. Like, a lot of this shit is just like annoying, and it's why a lot of things can't get done and United their PR has been awful, absolutely awful. I mean, I think they finally addressed it and said they were going to make it right, but you know, like now there's that perception. So I don't like it, but I'm also, it's real easy to say like fuck United when you take 1 flight a year, 2 flights a year. Yeah, absolutely, choose a different airline, you know, but sometimes when you're flying like how I'm flying, you're at the mercy of the airport, like, or your mercy of the airline. I have to find the best ticket to get me where I'm going, and I usually do fly United because I'm trying to build up them points, but depending how the situation unfolds, I'll probably start using a different airline. But sometimes you have to fly a different airline. It's really hard to boycott an airline when you have to fly all the time. Really difficult. So yeah, we could try, but I don't know. Really hard to boycott an airline with 24 hours notice. I'm also not happy about what happened at all. It's very disturbing. Human beings do not deserve to be treated that way. Instead of blaming all of the everybody on the United flights today were really nice. Everybody, you could tell there was like tension. It's not every employee, you know, it's like not like everyone who works for United needs to go quit, nor are they going to. You know, it's down to the individuals who are responsible in that moment. You know, like whether, and I don't know how the protocol goes, but it seems like the police in this situation, in many situations, tend to be overusing force. We know this. It's like a discussion. I'm not trying to get political. We can get political if you want, but I don't think that's what anyone's here for. Those people there, like the person that grabbed him and knocked him out and drug him, that's the person who has a problem. You know, you can't lump everything together because it happens under one roof. It's just like, it's not fair. It's not how you like do things like that. And I know someone's gonna make a comment about Nike, and that's not what we're talking about. You can't do that. You can't just, that's as bad as being racist. It's a prejudice, and it's not really fair. And I'm not saying anything that happened protocol wise there is good. There's a lot of anxiety and tension that happens flying, and everyone's on edge no matter what. It's really annoying. I don't really like it. I don't like flying because the way I get treated in airports a lot. Now it's a little bit better, but it used to be awful. United needs to handle the situation before there's a public outcry. They need to get ahead of it and not act like it's not a big deal. So do many corporations. This has happened on more than just this plane too. Like that's the thing. Like this is not the first time that they've like drugged someone off of a plane, United or not. You can find it on the internet. Yeah, but that's my thoughts on it. I have another United flight coming up next week, and then I'll look into seeing about changing some of my flights. But I'm not gonna give United money and go spend more of my money just to prove a point. Like I'm not gonna do that. Like it's stupid. But that's it. I'm in Detroit, and I'm going to be out and about tomorrow. Well, actually I have some pretty cool stuff going on tomorrow, but you'll have to wait and see.